should take a chance? Shall we take a chance? Take a chance on me. What was that? That was ABBA. Yep. Hello, and welcome back to another Guns of Glory episode of me, Mr. Gill. Thank you so much for all of your previous views, likes, comments, suggestions, subscriptions, and all of that jazz. I really appreciate it. Please keep up the good work. Click the like button if you like it. Subscribe if you can. It makes an immense difference to me and what I can do. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about guards. This is going to be a couple of videos in a series, I think. This is going to be Guards Basics Part 1. Now remember that we are making these videos for people who have just started the game, maybe a bit confused. We want to do a whole basics series and then get onto some of the more complicated stuff in a little while. But right now we're going to be talking about the absolute basics of guards. If you just started the game, then you'll be like, what the hell are these guard things I've got to recruit? Very simple. You can recruit guards in the recruitment hall. Very simple. You have this little big thing here. You can press this. This gives you two options. You can either have standard recruitment or master recruitment. Standard recruitment requires guard badges. Now, guard badges are a reward for finishing daily tasks. I think it's mostly daily tasks. Yeah, mostly daily tasks and some of the other little bits and pieces. I think you get some occasionally from the Pirate Showdown, occasionally through attacking a threat, etc., but I'm pretty sure it's mostly daily tasks that you're going to receive these guard badges from. You should pretty much always have enough of them. They are quite easy to come by. You get 6 free daily attempts for standard recruitment. You do get 1 free master attempt for this one. But for the masters, otherwise, you're going to need these recruitment banners. Okay, these recruitment banners are a little bit harder to come through. We'll probably do a separate video on where to get recruitment banners from. But you can always check things and see where you can get them from. I mean, if we click on here. Okay, well, this is from paying for stuff, but click on here. Get more. Oh, it's taking you straight to here. Sometimes it takes you to a little menu that shows you every way you can get them, but that's fine. So if we're going to do a standard recruitment, what will we get? Well, we have a chance of receiving either what is the standard one? An A, B, or C hero. So, interestingly, you've kind of got special or A, B, C heroes. Or you could call them yellow, purple, blue, or green heroes. It's quite annoying to have S as a thing because then you have standard here, but then you have S heroes here. But they're called tier A or S. Shouldn't it be tier S or A because S is better than A, if you know what I mean. So it's a little bit confusing in my head. A lot of people have said to me, no, it's not confusing at all, you're a moron. And I said, no, I don't know. And then you have things like standard. You just got to think about people who might not have a very good grasp of the English language or people who are very young. Because you got, is the standard recruitment the same as S? Am I getting an S guard for standard recruitment? They both start with S. Or is serial recruitment down here the best way to do it? You know what I mean? A little bit tricky. If you ever get confused, you can click on this little information button here. This is going to tell you the recruitment preview. And it's going to tell you the percentages you're going to get if you use standard recruitment. You've got a 0.02 chance of receiving a purple or a tier A guard, 25% of a tier B or a blue guard, and 74.8% of a tier C or a green guard. Green guard's obviously the worst, purple guard's the second best. If we click over to master, we can see we have a 5% chance of a tier S guard, a 34% chance of a tier A guard, and a 61% of a tier B guard. We really want the A or the S if we're doing a master recruitment. One thing you will notice down here, it says tier A or S guaranteed after 2 attempts. So basically, if I can recruit 2 more times, then I will be guaranteed a one or other of the top guards, either a yellow or a purple. We're not going to do that now. We might do that now. Maybe we should take a chance. Shall we take a chance? Take a chance on me. What was that? That was ABBA. Yep, very good done. Hold on. Let's take a chance. So let's try a recruit here. Bamity bam. What do we got? My last free recruit of the day. We got a green hero. Okay, fantastic. I thought I had my greens on auto discharge, which we'll talk about later, but no, we didn't. That's fine. Let's try this one then. Go for it. Show me the money. No, okay, so we've got a blue hero, which is the worst we could possibly get. Oh, the second worst we could possibly get. Great. That was a massive waste of time. Now, you saw here I had auto discharge, because basically I do have nearly all the guards I need, or I have nearly all of them, to be honest. If we scroll down here, you can see these are all the guards I've got. quite a lot. Look at all these green ones, and then you can see I'm basically missing 7 yellow guards and 6 of the purple guards. There will undoubtedly be more released and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not missing that many. And you can see that I have all of the green and all of the blue. There is no more green or blue to get. So what I've done in the recruitment is I've set up auto discharge. So if we pop in here, you can see here, it says up here, auto discharge. And I set this up on my phone. I don't know why it's not set up here, but basically if I set this up like this, it's going to immediately, if I gain, and we can do that here, let's recruit 5 of these babies at one time. Let's just do it like that, recruit. It's going to immediately get rid of, oh it did, it didn't even show us. Let's do this one, sorry. It's going to immediately discharge anything that is a blue or a green hero, because I already have them, I no longer need them. Yeah, so we don't need those. What it's going to do with those is it's going to turn those into our fantastic little thingies down here. Let's click on here. And it's going to turn those into, not this one, these things here. Okay, now I don't know what these are called. We're going to call them the targets. I'll look up what they're called, but it turns them into these targets. So when you discharge, say, a green hero, you're going to get 30 points that goes into these targets. These targets are then used to upgrade the skills for your specific hero. We're not going to go too much into skills today because that's going to have to be for part 2 or 3 of this video. But just so you know, if you've got all of the blue and all of the green, there's nothing wrong with discharging them all so that you get these target shields that you can then use to upgrade the skills for your better heroes. Good point? Yes, very good point. Now, in terms of the recruiting, you can see it is all based on luck or a random number generator. There is no trick to this unless you want to spend a lot more money to buy more banners. That's the only trick you can have. And by money, I mean real money. There is no trick. There is no, if you do this at a certain time of day, you're going to do it better. If you do this in batches, you're going to do it better. It's very, very simple. It is simply based on these percentages, which form a random number generator in the code of the game that will randomly generate and tell you if you won one or not. So please don't ask me what's the trick to getting more and why do I have so many. It is literally luck. Do I have so many? I think I have quite a few. I've been very lucky. I got the Lord Caribou on the first day. I didn't even know. And I got Van Helsing, who I like. 1 second. Oh, righty. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I had a phone call in the middle of recording this video. Right. So we're back. So basically, guys, we've got these guys, and they're all fantastic. I don't know how I got this many. It was all luck. So please don't ask me how you can increase your luck, because there is no way, as far as I know, apart from spending enormous amounts of money to get more recruitment banners, which just increases the amount of chances you have. It doesn't actually increase your luck in any way, shape, or form. So basically, we've got these 4 types of cards, the S, the A, the B, the C, or what I call the yellow, purple, blue, and green. Okay, we definitely want the S. They're the best ones. Now, what can these cards do? So basically, they can do 3 different things. Okay, first off, they can obviously be the leaders of your formations. Now, each one of them is a specialist in a certain thing. They're either specialists at distance troops, infantry troops, or the other guys, distance, infantry, cavalry, or they can be better artillery or garrisoning, i.e. defending the castle. Okay, so you can either put them as leaders of the formation, or you can appoint them. Now, appointing is relatively easy. If you click on the guard screen here, we can see, and we're down here, we say appoint. Now, I actually really like this, and we're going to do a separate video on appointing, but basically you can put them in here, and they're going to add certain buffs to your castle. They can be appointed and also be the leader of one of your formations. There is no problem with that at all. The other thing they can do is obviously be a back garrison guard. A back garrison. I didn't need to say that. I mean a garrison guard. If we come down here to the wall, we can see here wall defense, and we can place a garrison guard here. These guys are the first line of defense if you are attacked, and they will just stand here. If you do not place any garrison guard here, it will use the highest level guard you have in the castle at the time and use them instead until you appoint a garrison guard. All good? All good. So those 3 things, this is what the guards can do. Lead the formation, be appointed, or garrison guard. And all those 3 are not mutually exclusive. So one person can do all 3 of those things. Sounds good? Sounds awesome. Other than that, in terms of basicness, every guard can be increased in star level. We can see here, this is their star level down here. To increase the star level, you're going to need copies of this guard. So you can see here, I'm going to need 2 more of this guy, Prince Alaba, in order to upgrade him to a 3-star guard. And by upgrading him, you can see this is what I get for this stuff. Yeah. You can also upgrade his experience up here. Every 10 levels experience, you're going to get points to put into his attributes, which are here on the second page. You can see this is his attributes. Every single guard has a recommended attribute, and if you click on the actual attribute, it'll tell you what it does. And basically, strength increases attack, intelligence increases defense, agility increases health, and speed increases speed. And speed increases speed. Yes, well done. This is the sort of high-level genius work that I am. This is why I have 10,000 subs, because I can literally say things like that. Speed increases speed, and sound like I'm intelligent. Bloody hell, Mr. Gill, bloody hell. Right, but you can increase these every 10 levels. Okay, you also increase them with a star level, so you could be level 43, but you get a star level that will increase your attributes. And then you can get level 50 and you can increase your attributes again. So those are disconnected in terms of attribute increasingness. We also have over here, we can see the appointed effect. Okay, so down here we can see what will happen if we appoint this guard and what he will do. We can also see that in the actual appointed menu, so it's not necessarily different. These ones go up, I think, in levels of 45 of 5s, because you can see here guard level 45 required. So I think in terms of level of 5, every 5 levels you get a difference in the appointed attribute effect. Sounds good? Yeah, sounds good. Then the last screen here we have is a little bio about him and all that kind of stuff. Actually, quite a lot of writing for a game. I think it's quite good. It's nice. It's nice indeed. Now, there are other things that this guard can do. There are other attributes this guard has, and there's lots more things we can talk about. However, that's what we want to do in terms of basics. Okay, so we know we can increase his star level by getting copies of himself, which takes a while to get. We can increase his level here by using the experience points. We get experience points with raiding and all that kind of stuff. We can increase his attributes every level or every star level we get. We can also increase his skills by using copies of other guards. So you can see here, to open this skill, to unlock it, we're going to need 8 tier A guards or 8 purple guards. Now, we don't have 8 at the moment, or 8 doubles to say the least. And we've only got 6, so we're just waiting until we get those and then we're going to do it. My focus for the moment is this guy, because he is a distance captain or a distance guard, and I want to focus a little bit on distance troops at the moment. So that's what I'm trying to plug everything into. Other than that, I think that's it for guard basics. Okay, obviously there's a lot more information we can go into in guards, but I really wanted to cover the absolute basics of it. There are 4 types: yellow, purple, blue, green. You can recruit them using either banners or badges. Banners are harder to get, badges are easy to get. It is pure luck based on random number generation. There is no time of the day, there is no time of the year, there is no trick in order to receive more. The only way you can increase your chances is to buy, with real money, more chances. Every single guard can be put in 3 different types of position, either leaders of the formation, appointed, or garrison guard at the wall. All the 3 of those positions are not mutually exclusive, so one guard can do all 3, no problem at all. You can increase their levels using either copies of themselves, experience, and every time you increase their levels, you can add to their attributes, which then again increase their skills, etc., etc. And you can open their skills using copies of other guards, usually of a lower tier down. So to increase a yellow guard, you need to use purple tickets. To increase a purple guard, actually to increase purple, you need to use purple tickets as well, etc., etc. Now, one thing to note right at the end of this is guards add an enormous amount of power, and they're technically what I would call a source of fake power, because really at the end of the day you're only using 4 to 6 guards as your main kind of people, maybe 10 guards because you've got some appointed, etc., etc., etc. But you can increase your power massively by having all the rest of your guards kind of leveled up, if you would. So you can see, I mean, I have all of my blues and all of my greens open up to the max they could do. And I can actually add quite a lot of power by getting these guys all maxed to, say, level 10. That's level 9, that's level 10. That just added 15,000 power and took me about 4,000 experience. So not much at all. I can then raise the attribute here, like so. Now, this is not necessarily something you should be doing, but it is a source of power in terms of for power's sake. There's never going to be a point, I doubt, where I'm going to be using Madame Brutal for anything. However, I will. She is now maxed at 11. So I don't know if you should or you shouldn't, but it's a way of increasing power. We might do a video about that actually. Fake power. That could be a good video. Anyway, that's the end. Thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts down below on guard basics. Let me know what you would like to see in the second part or a third part of this video. What you'd like to be explained about guards that you maybe don't know about yet, which I can then do some research for you and ask some questions. Make sure you click like on this. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you eat some cheese today. I would suggest maybe a Gruyere. Yeah, it feels like a Gruyere kind of day to me. Make sure you join up on the next live stream Q&A, which I believe should be every Wednesdays from now on. Wednesdays in the evening. I don't know. Check on my channel. I think I put it up as a schedule on the community page, or you should see it somewhere. Anyway, have a fantastic day. I'll catch you again soon. Bye.